this matchup. And the Golden Gophers will kick off first, and here we go. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So South Carolina's offense will have the ball first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to...
Makes the catch and he's free. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Here's a heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Running inside, it's Taylor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Finds his tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
3rd down play from the gun. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Tracy. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense cover. And not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Makes a connection. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And you can tell the QB found a matchup he liked, and that was a tight end running that 7 route or that corner route, trying to make a play, trying to give him the football, but really, really nice coverage on the back end. Not letting that big fella get his body on him and post him up. Doing a good job getting his hand on the football, swatting to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lindsey. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run inside. It's McAllister. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing Sellers. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Oh, what a cut. He'll work and weave his all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And I love the change in decision. A much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sellers. Finds his man. It's Bennett. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They pick up 10 and give him a 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's Sellers to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
Listen, I would feed this guy this. I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And the Golden Gophers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
On the draw, it's Taylor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
This time it's complete. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he...
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
A run for the quarterback. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop for the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Taylor. At the 35, he's open. And that'll be enough for the first down, a gain of 13 on the play, and the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Oh, better look out! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll move the tight end.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Smashes ahead. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and he falls incomplete.
He's got it on the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown! Golden Gophers!
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at James Madison taking on the Liberty Flames. And it's the Dukes with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with Minnesota's head coach at the half. One of the things he said, he is really pleased with how they have started the first half in this tough conference opener. As you know, the SEC is a gauntlet, but he thinks his team set the tone. He said that was a great start, but we can be even better. They cannot take their foot off the gas here to start the third quarter.
Thanks, Holly. Pressure coming. And they got it.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Sellers from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Minnesota sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Thompson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The RPO, it's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On target. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell, DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job. Playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a 3rd down.
Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throwing Sellers. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. He was oh so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's McAllister.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Powers through the defender. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Running the red zone, it's McAllister. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Extra point here will tie the game. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Wants to adjust the pattern. The give to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it will be a 58-yarder. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Taylor.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is a...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Rooster crows. They are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling. limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sellers. Throwing right. Working the big fella to the corner. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Back to pass, it's Sellers. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.